Hey, so in this video, I'm going to show you how to get started with contentfarming.io. So contentfarming.io is basically doing what it says. So it's farming content and producing content automatically at scale. So this works great if you are a content creator or if you are an agency and if you are fed up to learn different tools like NaN, Make, and start building workflows as a job, as a full-time job. If you just want the result, this is basically it. This is an orchestrator. So it creates different kind of content. So it creates articles, it creates social posts, it creates images, it creates one-shot videos, it creates different video scripts, long-form storyboard videos, and we have Instagram carousel, UGC video, and 3D product videos that are coming next. So this is basically creating unlimited IDs too. So it's creating IDs from scratch, or it also monitors different content creators or different search terms so that you never start from a blank page. So once you have created your account, you will basically be taken into an onboarding flow, and this onboarding flow will require you to add your API keys. So if you've dismissed the onboarding flow, you can find it again inside settings, account, preference. Let me just hide the checklist and restore it again so that we can start clean. So here, the first thing that you need to do is to connect OpenRouter. So the reason why we use OpenRouter is because each time a new LLM model comes out, we can basically use it immediately, and we can use over 200 different models, and we don't need to rebuild workflows and stuff. So in order to do that, you need to click on Add API Key and then OpenRouter, and then click on this link, keys, create API key, make sure that you save it, and also make sure that you have credits. Once you have that, you need to go inside AI model and basically select the AI model that's going to act as a default AI model to create different IDs and stuff, which we'll be able to modify later on in the blueprints. But this is basically needed for like generic stuff. Next, you will want to do the same for replicate. So we are going to click on replicate, add API key. We click on replicate. We'll add the API key. Again, you need to click on this link. Make sure that you name it properly, create token, and paste it back in here. Don't worry about capabilities for now. We'll do that a bit later. Next, we'll want to configure storage as well. So this was a question I had, whether I would just store the stuff myself or let you store the stuff. Since you're paying for the generation, you might as well store the stuff and be independent. So we'll click on cloud storage. We support 3 different kinds of cloud storage. So Cloudflare R2, which is the one I recommend, AWS, and Blaze. So here we'll need to enter different kind of informations. So you need to click on this link. Obviously, you will need to have a Cloudflare account. You'll be able to get started for free. So here you'll type R2. You need to make sure that you have a bucket. If you don't, you will need to create one. So create a new bucket. Make sure you name it properly. You will need this bucket name exactly as it stands here. And then you just leave it as such, so automatic and standard. As the next step, you'll want to click on Account Details, Manage, Create API Token, click on Admin Read and Write, and here you'll create the API token. So you'll need to make sure that you get this information immediately after creating the API token, because once they are gone, you can't see them again. So just make sure that you copy them somewhere and paste them back in here. And next, we'll want to configure the public URL. So again, we'll go into storage. We'll click basically the bucket. Here you'll click on settings, and here you'll see public development URL. So this is usually toggled off. You'll need to make sure that this is toggled on and copy it and paste it back inside the credential section and save. Once this is done, you will be basically ready to start with content generation. You might want to tweak AI models, so the default AI models, if you want to basically have a quick start. Otherwise, you can just keep going, like, with adding your first IDs, and you're basically ready to go.